More evidence. Sharp magazine let slip Meghan was an escort when she met Harry. There are rumours swirling around that Meghan was an escort, and Harry has now admitted that in his memoir. There have been pictures of Meghan in a black lacy outfit lying on a couch, combined in a grid with pictures of other women wearing black, circulating on Twitter, as to imply it's some kind of advert for escort services. In some of the photos on Twitter, white stars have been placed over the girls' private parts to imply that they're covering nude parts. These photos were actually taken from a photo shoot in Sharp magazine, a Canadian publication aimed at men. The article was first published in September 2013. The photos are sexy but clothed and non-pornographic. The article is full of the same old flattering information previously spread around by Meghan herself. She's the smart one. She worked in the Argentinian embassy, she was a humanitarian, etc. You can accuse her of many things with this article, being full of herself, lying about and exaggerating her lifetime credentials, and being happy to be objectified and treated as a bimbo, unlike what she states in Archetypes. She's probably doing this partly for money, but mainly to build her profile, which would help her gain more publicity as an actress and also potentially help her attract wealthy or influential boyfriends. And if she were an escort, they would help her profile too. In his book, Harry had accidentally given more evidence that Meghan was an escort. There's a rumour that Meghan Markle was a professional escort when she met Harry. Either he's clueless and can't see it, or he knows and doesn't care, and actually feels cool that he got the hot chick to marry him. But he doesn't realise how many times he basically reveals to the rest of us that she was a working prostitute when he met her. Harry recounts how Meghan had instructed him to meet her at Soho House where she was staying. The couple were nearly 2 months into their relationship, having completed their romantic trip to Botswana. They also had just spent several weeks apart because Harry had been on a long lads' holiday with friends. Harry recounts in Spare how Meghan flew to London to meet him on the day of the anniversary of his late mother, Princess Diana. He reveals in the book how she texted him that she'd made it to the UK while he was laying flowers on his mother's grave at Althorp with the Prince of Wales. Harry drove back to London with William and met Meghan later that day. He says in the book that she'd told him to take a secret way to the hotel in a freight lift, where he met a friend of hers named Vanessa, who led him to a hotel door. Meghan soon opened the door, her arms reaching for Harry, he recalled. She pulled me inside and thanked a friend in one fluid motion, then slammed the door quickly before anyone saw, he wrote. Harry obviously purchased her services as an escort. He does seem like the type of guy that thinks that strippers are actually into him. Meghan probably saw money and fame in him. She possibly never had a client like that, just your typical rich businessman. This sounds exactly like an escorting or sugar baby gig. No dinner, no lunch, no coffee, just some guy leading Harry through a passageway into her room. She pulled him in and slammed the door in a fluid motion. Must have done it before, being a professional. He just outed her.